Yes, today is, I'm not completely sure, to be honest, day 9 or 10 of this experiment. Because, yeah, today is, I think, 10th of August. So it may be day 9. Anyway, I'm a bit like out of focus today because I had such a relaxing day. It's like I probably be in flow right now, but a bit not focused at the same time because I had such an amazing day, relaxing. I went for a hike with some friends and just now, unwinding for the week. It's Sunday here. So yeah, relaxing weekend, the thing I really needed the most. And this is sometimes what you really crave. I was talking the other day about the different types of rest, and this was exactly what I did this weekend. I think it's amazing, or it's a great thing. You need to kind of be self-aware and checking with yourself with kind of rest or recharge you need for your day or for your week, or depending on how you're feeling. I just like left the shower right now, so it's just my you know wet hair at the moment. But I showed up, so I was surprised because I totally forgot about this experiment and this video today because I was having some connection with friends, which is the other type of rest we didn't talk about, which is like your social battery, your social, belonging needs that every human has, like this belonging need to belong to a group, whether it is family, community, friends. So sometimes when someone feel isolated, is great to, be aware that maybe what you need is not like hard motivation or hit the gym or whatever. Maybe what you are craving exactly is connection, is belonging, is feeling seen, not having loads of friends, having quality friends that you can feel safe, you can feel seen with them. So I'm naturally a very talkative person. I'm, easy to talk to, and as I can talk like here, I can talk for hours, I can talk around many topics. But this doesn't mean that you open up or not overshare, open up or share your personal stuff with everyone. So people can have many layers, even though they seem very friendly, open, joyful, talkative with many people. Like people say to me, "Oh, you are very open, you talk about everything." It's like, really? Do I really? Because I'm really selective about, or I'm really selective of the people I let in my life, because I feel like your private or fragile things, they need to be with people who are gonna be open-minded. They won't judge, they won't put their opinionated, let's put it this say, like ego in a sense, their biases. People who are more into the listening and open-minded in a way where you can feel seen, safe, even though they are totally opposite to you. So I've experienced this. Some people maybe from a same background, or the same country background, even whatever, the same hobbies, the same, and maybe the most judgmental. You never know, because it's not about the similarities you have really, or the background similar and stuff. It helps, definitely it helps to make you feel understood, make you feel like you belong, part of a community, whatever. But sometimes people who are very different to you can have like this high respect and this is what I look for the most in friendships. Like they don't need to be exactly like me. They could be so different, I mean, not totally opposites, but with hobbies, with lifestyle. But then when it comes to values, people who are respectful, people who are open-minded and less judgmental and more like curious about certain things, and they will respect you or make you feel seen no matter what. This is actually one of the best things in friendships. So sometimes this feeling of belonging is not about, okay, I need so many plans, I need so many friends. What you actually need is to feel seen and to feel safe by the friends you have. Because you can be surrounded by many people and still feeling very alone. And you can have 2 friends or even just one. Well, one, I mean, normally it's good to diversify sometimes, because with one and you going to that person every time, you need to have first a good relationship with yourself and make yourself feel seen. You know, you need to validate what you're feeling. You need to learn from your lessons rather than criticize you in a, you know, in a this self-loathing. You can criticize in a healthy way. I mean, when I mean criticize, I don't mean criticize like with this connotation. I mean like doing some critical thinking about your choices and about how you behave or why you behave the way you behave. But first of all, you need to be your best friend. But then for finding friends and to fulfill this belonging need or this community, you know, tribal need, you don't need many people. You need quality people in a way that you can rest in their presence. You can be present, you can feel seen, feel understood, feel safe. And these quality relationships, or these relationships of, you know, with people who make you feel safe or seen, it's like the best you can have. Even if you have a couple, you know, then you can do loads of other things, your hobbies, or share other parts of your life with people who maybe are a little bit less safer than these people, but having 2 strong or deep bonds is paramount in life. I think one should be, or one must be, very grateful, and I am very grateful for having these connections in my life, because, you know, I deserve this, but also the word deserve means like obviously I work as well at the same time in my inner work and nurturing that relationship. It's not gonna happen because you just happen to have them. You need to nurture them. You need to be a good friend as well for them. You need to be like the friend who makes people feel seen at the same time, not just the friend who goes and joins for a plan, joins for a concert, for a, you know, a beach day, but then judges everyone, or maybe is even disconnected, you know, it just goes for the plan. So that's different thing. So there are different needs. You can have the need for doing activities, doing plans, you know, exploring, traveling, but there is a different need. This is one need of exploration, discovery, you know, experiences, but the other is the belonging. And maybe you have friends for different reasons. If you're fortunate, or luckily, or how to say, if you have some luck in this, you can have a friend who like ticks many boxes, but sometimes you know who is in your friendships the most safe individual, or the individual that you will feel more seen by, if you tell them like a really fragile topic in your life. So you know these people, and you should be very grateful for them. And I think that's my wrap up for today, being grateful and also honoring this belonging need that we all humans have, but understanding this belonging as feeling safe, feeling seen, rather than, okay, I have a group of 10 friends. You can feel in a community, yes, but are you really connecting to them? Or are you just for, you know, the fun and the parties, and then whenever something happens badly, or even something very good, then is when you find these things. Because if something's going very negative, very badly, and they disappear, are they really, really your, you know, close friends? Or on the contrary, if something really great to you happens, are they envious? Are they jealous? Or are they supporting you? So That's food for thought. Food for thought. Be grateful for the real and, real and genuine connections that you have in life. And see you tomorrow. Bye.